River Road! Woo!
Doing the Gibb. So we had planned to do this last year, but we couldn't get in West Australia because of COVID. We were going to go east to west, but now we're doing it west to east.
Yes, so it's been a year in the making, and actually we've wanted to do it forever. So we're finally doing it. We can't wait, and we're going to bring you guys along for the ride with us.
Yeah,
so
enjoy the ride.
Let's do it. Woo!
Let's go. So the Gibb River Road starts at Derby, so that's on the west side of the Gibb River Road.
West side, however you do that, I don't know.
So we stayed in Derby last night.
Yeah, so we stayed there and we just stocked up on everything. So we did a massive shop, got frozen veggies and tins and stuff and normal stuff, got the gas bottles,
Filled up the car.
have the washing, clothes washing's completely up to date, all of that kind of stuff.
Just stocked up for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep. And then this morning we went to the Boab prison tree, which is about, I don't know, 500 metres, a kilometre south of where the Gibb River Road starts. So we checked that out. Oh my gosh, this is a bad start. So we took the footage of us introducing the episode, and then I stupidly left the GoPro on the back of the van, and then Danny got out the phone to take a few photos of us in front of it. Anyway, we drove off. We get about 10-15k down the road, and then I realise I left the GoPro on the back of the van. So we turn around, we drove the whole way back to the sign, and it's gone. It's not there. So I'm thinking someone's picked it up and maybe we'll find it later on, or I don't know. We're like, nah, gone. I'm like, I'm about to cry or something. Anyway, so we drove up the road. Danny sees the handle on the side of the road, and we're like,
stupid handle saved us.
but the handle's got no, and Daddy hates this handle, so that's good. And then I see the GoPro on the other side of the road, and what about this, hey? It's got cracks in the screen on the back. All right, we're not going to be taking it into any water, I don't think. But the front, the lens is fine. And it works. So Danny's happy, he's gotten rid of his handle. Actually, he's not happy because it's still cracked and we can't take it into the water. And we're going to have to buy a new one. But at least this will get us through the Gibb and we can keep bringing you on the journey with us. So I hope that's the worst of what we have.
Letting them down.
We've hit the dirt faster than I thought. I thought there was heaps more asphalt before it went onto the dirt. 100k asphalt and onto the corrugation. So this is to start off. Not too bad, but it's only the beginning. Only the beginning of the dirt bits. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. A little tip we have is if we know we're going to be going on really rocky roads, not the type you eat, the type you drive on, then we don't have a rock stomper, super expensive and a bit of weight that we didn't want. So instead we have a yoga mat, or that's a camping mat.
Camping mat, I think. Same thing, pretty much. Just a rubber mat. And
just stick it to the back windscreen.
Yeah.
See how it goes. Bob's your uncle.
Robert's your father's brother. Let's do it. See if it works. Using duct tape.
Take heaps of duct tape with you. After that incident, I am super frazzled, so I'm going to be going into our rations of beers because I definitely need one tonight at least.
I need one too.
Yes, it was stressful for all involved.
We're staying at Windjana Gorge. The campground's there, so you can do the gorge walk, and you can also go to Tunnel Creek from there. It's not too far away, so there for a couple of nights.
Yeah, so we'll start off with 2 nights, see how we go. We're basically just playing it by ear. We're not putting any pressure on ourselves to smash it through here. We're just gonna take it as it comes.
Yep.
Every time there's a bumpy road, it rocks Ace to sleep. So I think the next like 2-3 weeks he's just gonna be asleep in the car the whole time.
Half his luck.
We are here, we are set up, and we are already off on a walk. So we're going up to the Windjana Gorge. It's about a 15-minute walk up there. There's a 3.7k one way. So what's that? 7.4k return if we want to do that. Sure, we're going to do that. And apparently we're going to be able to see some freshwater crocodiles up here. They'll be out and about at the moment, so hopefully we see some of them. Exciting. Hopefully we won't get too close to them though. Not exciting. All right, this is what it looks like. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
This is a Devonian reef, so this used to be all underwater.
And a Devonian reef?
Devonian reef.
Oh my goodness, don't you? I just get...
Yeah.
How do you know these things?
Well, it says it on the sign.
Oh, okay.
But I did know it. It's all limestone. It's a bit like at Capricorn Caves up at Yeppoon. Similar sort of look.
So this was all underwater.
You could have snorkeled.
Yeah. Ooh, la la. There we go.
You're being reborn. This landscape here reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where Indiana Jones gets chased out of the cave and gets chased down to the water and is getting shot at by the natives. And he gets on his seaplane and heads off.
It's a crocodile.
Where is it?
Just a half meter of this and past that way.
Gorgeous.
Wonder how many times you're going to use that over there.
Yeah.
It's too
It's the
wet.
last time. Last time.
It's an oldie and a baddie.
Yeah.
We stayed at the campground last night. We might be staying here again tonight. We're just going to wait and see. But today we're on our way to Tunnel Creek. And if you haven't heard of what Tunnel Creek is before, I'm going to let Em explain what we think it is.
It's like a tunnel cave. It's sort of like pitch black in there. You can't see anything. You have to go through water where there's freshwater crocodiles, and you have to swim through some parts as well.
And how are we all feeling about it?
I'm anxious, happy, sad. Not sad. I'm scared and I want to go because I want to see what they look like.
So scared and excited, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend, Pete, who says if it's scary and exciting, then you got to do it. So we're going to go by that mantra today.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
All the way to the end.
Can you do this tongue twister? How much wood will wood chop chop if wood chop wood chop wood?
How much wood could a wood chop? How much wood could a wood chop chop if wood chop? The things we do to pass the time in the car.
How much wood would a wood chop chop if a wood chop could chop wood?
Got it.
Got it.
All right, we're getting ready to go. Got our
Again.
torches and everything sorted. Some noodles, swimmers, dry bag for getting wet, and
Let's do it.
do
Let's
it.
go see some freshies. Watch out for the crocodiles! Snap. Snap.
Oh, Yeah, I can see some headlamps down there. That's where we're going. All dressed for the occasion. Sunglasses off, they were very stupid to bring. Headlamp on. We had 4 headlamps at the start of this trip, right? And they're all in the bin. We got bad quality ones. Get good quality ones.
Tunnel Creek. Whoa, are you good? Are you good?
No. Oh, Croc has been down there.
There's paintings.
Back we go. Oh, get that out of your face. Back we go. Through there. Amazing. Can you see it?
Dad, there's a croc in the water.
I can see it though.
There's a croc in the water.
Yeah.
There's food there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a croc straight over there. He's gone under now. Wait for his eye to come back up.
Where is he going?
I'd prefer to see his eye because we're about to go in the part where you have to cross over. Here we go. Okay, there's one just there. I don't know if you can see its eye, but it's just there. Danny's still telling me. I think to the right is shallower, Danny. I don't think we came this. There's one over there too, I saw.
Back up! Eat it. I don't know why they call it Tunnel Creek. What do you reckon? Almost out. Through. Coming through, buddy. Sneak through. Checking my nuts. Make sure they're tight.
I'm pretty sure I've got them, don't I?
No? In your handbag?
Yeah. What have we got here? What's this? Little cocoon. All right, lie down. See how high we can get this thing going. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a lot of light there, isn't there? So there you go for making some dinner.
Here's the sound ready. Oh yeah.
I just love that sound.
It's a winner.
So cooking some din-dins.
Yeah,
What do we
look
got?
Look at what I'm burning.
Some roast veggies and then
Steak.
also some steak that's already been done.
Righto, we're back on the Gibb and we're going from Windjana Gorge to Silent Grove campground. A couple of hours, I think.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to take us 3 hours. It's 130 k's.
A couple of stops on the way.
Yeah. So back on the asphalt for a tiny bit. Let's.
Yeah, this is luxury.
That's Cranky Man Rock. Maybe it's Danny's Rock because as we've driven, every time we've gone over like a big thing and the car goes, moo, I've gone, and then he hasn't liked that clearly. This is cool. We're approaching the grader, which means they would have hopefully graded the other side.
So it's a lot smoother, but lots more dust.
This is probably better though.
Heaps better.
Heaps better with the grader.
Yeah, just got to slow down when cars come past because they throw up so much dust you can't see. We're squeaking.
Well, that was our first proper river crossing of the Gibb, and it sounded quite bumpy, but we got through and I think everything's fine. Let's check it out. So drove in, it was about 8 k's off the road, so why not give it a go? Only here once, eh? What about these amazing little legs in front of me, hey? Look at these little legs just powering along. Watching his step.
Made it to the lookout. Waterfall down there, it'd be nice to get in there. It's pretty hot. Love to go for a swim, but it's a bit hairy to get down there.
Danny went off to take some photos and look at him. He's the whole way down there. No, they are not burnt. They are just red. Our kids go beetroot when they're hot after a walk. And this is how we cool them down, under the fans, with some ice packs behind their heads and a wet tissue on their forehead.
Yeah, just take it slow. Take it slow, pal. Come on. Did you say stop? It's just, I didn't think my tail was out yet. Yeah, that was all right. Steep. This is a disaster. No coffee.
Our coffee. Okay, it could have been much worse. Let's see what happened. Coffee. It came out of the cupboard. Some of it saved, some of it caught on the tins. We can salvage that coffee. Ah!
That is called ground coffee.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Ground coffee. Love it. That was a good one,
Not the
mate.
coffee. Anything but the coffee.
I know. Bloody hell.
No, we we can have some fun there.
We're in Silent Grove. And we're very tired after today because, well, I went for a run this morning and then we did the driving and then we did that big walk and then we did the driving and then we had the coffee spill. Oh, and one of our mirrors fell off.
Yeah, we've just been rattled around.
Yeah, so we're tired and need a beer. And even the beer has been rattled around, rubbed against something, and that's happened to it. But it's actually not as bad as I expected today.
5 creek crossings.
Yep, 5 creek crossings. But the road wasn't as bad as I expected it would be. What about you? About the same?
Yeah, I thought it'd be more corrugated, not as many rocks. Like,
Yeah.
very rocky.
Very rocky. Rocky road. You know when you've got a cup that's empty, but sometimes if it's a little bit wet and you put the coffee in and it sits there for a minute, and then you come back to it and it's turned sticky?
I do know that.
Yeah. Well, when I was in there trying to clean it up, my feet must have had a tiny bit of sweat on them because everywhere I stepped, then underneath would just get super sticky and disgusting. So then the whole van pretty much got like that. So it was actually very hard to clean up.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
It smells okay.
Yeah, so don't spill your coffee, or maybe put it in a container where the lid will close properly before you do something like the Gibb.
It could have been worse.
It could have
Could have been the beer or the rum or...
Yes, that would have been a disaster. Stayed here last night, had a few drinks.
Just a couple? Yeah.
A few. Around a fire, and got to bed probably about 10:30 up this morning and ready to hit this Bell Gorge.
Yeah, with everyone else. We've heard a couple of tour buses already left to go there, so it's going to be busy.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Go for a swim.
Yeah. We are here, walking here to see it, and then maybe I think there might be another walk where you go down and actually swim.
Oh, we're going down for a swim for sure.
Swim, swim. Super pretty up here. I reckon over that edge over there it's going to be even better. I haven't seen it yet, so let's go and check it out together. All right, here we go. You can hear the water falling. Oh, popular.
There is no crocodiles here because the waterfall is way too dangerous for them.
Really?
Yep.
Is that right, Em? It gets rid of the crocodiles. Where did you read that?
A hiding page told me.
Some friends. When you're traveling Australia, pool noodles are a definite, like even if you don't have kids and you're traveling as a single whatever, take some pool noodles because there's heaps of places like Lawn Hill National Park, all of the gorges where even as an adult it helps to have one of these go out and float around, and with 2 you can actually turn it into a bit of a chair. I'll show you how to do that when we get down to the gorge. But we got down to the gorge and then I had to come the whole way back because we forgot the bloody pool noodles. So now we got them and heading back down.
Freezing!
Beautiful. So nice in there. Perfect temperature because it's about 32 degrees outside. So nice.
So you're the fire, you're the flare, you're the song inside my head, and I will taste every note. Feels so good when you're in my head.
Check this out, Ace fell asleep on the way back. Look what he's got in his hand. A bottle with no lid on it. That could have gone everywhere, buddy. Oh, I don't know where the lid is.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Heading out of Silent Grove Campground through the creek. Creek crossing. Getting good at these now. It's nice and easy. So we absolutely loved our stay there. Amazing. Galvans Gorge was beautiful. Probably not where you want to be feeling unwell though, the Gibb. You're rattling around like nobody's business, and there's no doctors around either if it gets worse. So Danny's had this yesterday. He was starting to feel like just dizziness.
Yeah, a bit of vertigo, I think, maybe ear infection or something. It's not too bad, just wake up and I'm a bit all over the shop.
Yeah. So I mean, yesterday I thought maybe it was he had too much to drink the day before, but
There probably was a bit of that too.
a bit of that. But now we're like, I think there's something else about this. I don't know if you can hear all those crows out there, but this is the rubbish disposal area. So it's about 1 kilometre shy of the petrol station, and you can dump your rubbish here. It just looks like a massive tip. Basically, you go in and chuck it on. I don't know, we'll get the word when Danny comes back, we'll suss it out. So he's just taking our rubbish over.
Just an open tip, rubbish everywhere. Like the birds just taking all the rubbish and a bit of a mess.
Wow.
You can do better than that.
Yeah, that's interesting. $2.10. Most expensive on trip, hey?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just beats Kings Canyon was $2.
Yeah.
It's $2.10. It's a winner.
And pretty lucky because I think we had about, I don't know, an eighth of a tank left.
Yeah, good timing.
Perfect timing. So this is what it looks like. Little store that apparently has a few things in it. Little spot to have some food. Art centre over there. And back on the Gibb over there. That's it. Ugly looking one. He managed to make most of the trip, but then the last kind of 15 minutes he fell asleep. Mid-writing, pencil in hand. So we just got to Galvans Gorge and we are going to go for a swim.
Yes, let's go, let's go.
Swim. We're going to have some lunch first though. So we'll get some lunch, then we'll head down, either eat lunch down there or before we go. Got to wake the poor man up. He does not like to be waking up either when you wake him up. It's a bit of a... Oh, there he is! He's awake! Is he going to prove me wrong with some big smiles? How did you sleep? We're at this gorge and it takes about 1k to walk in. Apparently it's a fairly easy walk, we just got our thongs on. And the drive this morning was, I think, a bit bumpier than what we'd had previously.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was like good in bits, like there was bits that were sealed and there was bits that were they were doing roadworks and other bits were just rocky rubbish.
Yeah, and bigger corrugations. But everything's still in one piece, so far so good. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is like a little oasis, little paradise.
I never knew Matt could do a backflip.
I don't think he can. I don't think he meant to. I don't think he intended that.
Very graceful. You alright?
Well,
Where did it hurt?
I went in on my
Side.
shin.
Yeah.
When I got up there, and I looked down, I thought, oh my gosh, this is way scarier than it looks. And I thought, you just got to do it straight away. If we stay up here, I'm going to suck myself out. So I was just like, grab on. You ready? Go! Okay, I'm scared. I'm near the edge. I'm just going to walk to it and jump off. I think that's the only way I can do it. I've worked out that's where you do it from, and here we go. Okay.